Across the Earth's vast and varied landscapes, from ancient rainforests to sun-scorched deserts, there exist creatures that defy our expectations. In the world of insects, where most are measured in mere millimeters, some titans emerge, breaking all records of size, strength, and survival. These are the giants of the insect world. Today, we journey across 6 continents to uncover the largest insects that crawl, fly, and creep among us. Africa, the giant African millipede. In the tropical rainforests of sub-Saharan Africa, the undergrowth conceals a true heavyweight. The giant African millipede, Archosporostreptus gigas, is not an insect in the strictest scientific sense. It belongs to the class Diplopoda, but it's often grouped with its six-legged cousins due to its terrestrial nature and formidable presence. Reaching lengths of over 30 centimeters, this millipede slithers silently across the forest floor. Its armored body is divided into hundreds of segments, each bearing 2 pairs of legs, giving it a mesmerizing, wave-like movement. It is a scavenger, feeding on decaying plant matter, moss, and fungi. But its most fascinating feature is its defense mechanism. When threatened, it secretes a chemical cocktail containing benzoquinones, a substance potent enough to stain human skin and deter predators such as birds, reptiles, and small mammals. Though slow and shy, the giant African millipede is a symbol of resilience, having evolved little over hundreds of millions of years. Asia, the giant weta of New Zealand. In the forests and caves of New Zealand, a reclusive and ancient insect lumbers slowly in the night. This is the giant weta, Deinocrita heteracantha, Asia's heaviest insect by weight, though its homeland lies at the boundary of the Pacific and Indo-Australian plates. Weighing up to 71 grams, some individual wetas are heavier than a common sparrow. Their name comes from the Maori language, meaning god of ugly things, yet there is something deeply noble in their appearance. Thick, armored, and covered in wart-like ridges, the giant weta is built for survival. Unlike its lighter cricket cousins, the giant weta cannot jump. Instead, it relies on brute size and slow movements to avoid attention. A herbivore by nature, it feeds on leaves, fruit, and the occasional flower. Once widespread across New Zealand, the giant weta now survives primarily on predator-free islands, where conservationists work to protect its dwindling population. Among the ancient oaks of Central and Southern Europe, a duel takes place each summer. The stag beetle, Lucanus cervus, named for its enormous, antler-like mandibles, emerges from the soil after years spent as a larva underground. Males, reaching up to 12 centimeters in length, use their oversized jaws not for eating, but for combat, grappling with rivals to win mating rights. These contests are slow, powerful, and surprisingly graceful. Despite their fearsome appearance, stag beetles are gentle giants. They feed primarily on tree sap and overripe fruit, playing a key role in forest ecology by recycling nutrients and aiding decomposition. Sadly, habitat loss has made these beetles a rare sight in parts of Europe. But for those who wait patiently on warm summer evenings, their dramatic silhouette against the dusk sky remains unforgettable. North America, the giant walking stick. In the woodlands of the southeastern United States, camouflage reaches its ultimate expression. Here lives the giant walking stick, Megaphasma dentricus, one of the longest insects in North America, with females stretching up to 17 centimeters. It is a master of disguise, its slender body and stick-like limbs allowing it to vanish seamlessly into the twigs and branches of its home. By day, it remains still and nearly invisible. By night, it becomes active, feeding on leaves and navigating its world with delicate, silent precision. Walking sticks are known for their remarkable regenerative abilities. If a leg is lost to a predator, they can regrow it over several molts, a rare trait among insects. Despite their size, they are completely harmless and often go unnoticed by humans who walk past them every day, unaware of the giants clinging to the branches above. South America, the titan beetle. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, beneath the thick canopy and tangled vines, one of Earth's most awe-inspiring insects lies hidden. The titan beetle, Tanis giganteus, is a true colossus of the insect world, growing up to 17 centimeters long. Its mandibles are powerful enough to snap pencils in half, and its hardened exoskeleton gleams like armor forged by nature itself. Titan beetles are nocturnal and elusive. Their larvae have never been observed in the wild, a mystery that continues to baffle entomologists. Some believe they live buried deep within decaying hardwood trees for several years before surfacing. Adult Titan beetles do not eat. They live only to mate, guided by pheromones across vast rainforest distances in a primal ritual of survival. In the darkness of the Amazon night, when all goes still, the buzzing roar of a Titan beetle in flight echoes like thunder through the trees. Australia, the giant burrowing cockroach. In the harsh landscapes of Queensland, Australia, beneath the cracked soil and red earth, resides a creature often misunderstood. The giant burrowing cockroach, Macropenesthia rhinoceros, also known as the rhinoceros cockroach, is the heaviest cockroach in the world, weighing up to 35 grams. Unlike its urban relatives, this cockroach is clean, flightless, and remarkably nurturing. It builds deep burrows, sometimes over a meter long, and lives among the leaf litter, feeding on decaying eucalyptus leaves. What sets it apart is its maternal instinct. The female guards her young for several months after birth, a rare trait in the insect kingdom. Far from being a pest, this insect is a vital recycler, helping to return nutrients to the dry, ancient soil of the Australian outback. On the frozen continent of Antarctica, where no trees grow and ice covers nearly all, one insect survives against all odds. The Antarctic midge, Belgica antarctica, is no giant in size, measuring just 2 to 6 millimeters, but it is a giant of endurance. It is the largest purely terrestrial animal on the continent, and the only true insect able to live in its frigid climate. The midge survives extreme dehydration, freezing, and UV radiation. It spends most of its 2-year life cycle as a larva, embedded in moss and lichens along the rocky coasts. As an adult, it lives only for a few days, just long enough to mate before succumbing to the cold. In the harshest place on Earth, this tiny insect stands as a monument to resilience and adaptation. From the steamy jungles of the Amazon to the icy shores of Antarctica, insects, large and small, are reminders of evolution's boundless creativity. Their size may defy the norm, but their presence is vital. They pollinate, protect, and feed. They are giants not just in form, but in function. And as we look closer into their world, we see not monsters or pests, but wonders, each uniquely crafted for the ecosystem it calls home. These are the silent titans of Earth's untamed frontiers.